to Gallup Gardens. We are in zone 7B. I think it's the 29th of December, so it's at the very end of 2020, and we've had an unseasonably warm December. It seems like we've had an unseasonably warm December every season. But real quick, I'm always going to take you through and show you our kind of end of the year garden tour. Here in a week or two, whenever it gets really cold and really kind of kills everything, that's whenever we're going to do a top layer of compost and leaf mulch and our wood mulch and all that kind of stuff, and put a lot of these beds to bed to rest. But let's start right here with our herbs. We are rocking the parsley, the oregano. We got a lot of dill still going strong. The oregano's really taken over. This is marshmallow. It's really beautiful. Our sage is still going strong. Our catnip, I really like the catnip. It smells good. It also spills over the beds and gives a really nice smell. And this is probably my very favorite. And that's the rosemary. And it has like just a real piney, evergreen smell. I put it in almost all of our soups and all that. I just kind of bundle the whole thing and twine and just let it seep in there like tea, and then pull it out. You don't have to deal with all that woody stem and stuff, but you get all the goodness. Moving right along, these are our purple kale. That's an heirloom kale from Baker Creek. Really taking off and really doing good. Some of our Baker Creek fall greens are not doing as well. This one needed more water and care, but this cat right here is to blame for some of this. They're beautiful. They are not mild. They're very bitter. That's the only downside. The kale's really good. We haven't had any issues with the kale. Kale's not very bitter at all. But the greens they're still a little bitter. If you're making smoothies, cut them with your apple juice and things like that. Kind of sweeten them up a bit. The begonias have died down. The winter's killed them. Got some help there. With these little butter lettuces that came through, and some more of these purple greens have came through. What are these? Our mums? Our mums have finally died back. They need to be trimmed up. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Those little guys are good. The other stuff goes with it. So these are more fall greens. These make a stalk, a tall stalk, and then you chop it and you make stir fries out of it. So should be pretty good. These are also our radishes. And they're doing really nice. Let me see if I can find a good one in here. They're a little leggy. And some of them are real big. Come here, you. I'll take that guy to work with me. They come back and snack on them. So, look how pretty red he is. Our turnips are still looking pretty good. See if we got some good sized ones in here. Look at the size of that guy. I'm gonna take him too. Yeah, why not? We'll have to do a soup or something, but still got some real beauties. Our asparagus is getting ready to be put down. As soon as it dies off, I'll just chop it, drop it, cover it with a thick layer of compost, and go again. There's our unseasonably warm winter. Still got some shoots coming up. Look at this. This is my baby right here. This is dad level 3000, my smoker. My poor wife has to eat so much meat now. There's just random briskets and everything full in the fridge. So yeah, that's my baby. Not a whole lot going on in the garden now. Well, there always is, I guess. So we've got our beets coming up. We got our cauliflowers coming up. These are also heirloom Baker Creek, so our purple cauliflowers. And I think it's a Romanesque, it's an Italian broccoli. And then we've got our garlic coming up in here, and this is a soft neck. We waited too long. We had to buy soft necks. There were no hard necks. There's been all these supply chain issues and everybody freaking out, the pandemic and all that stuff. So we had to buy what we could get. We planted a bunch of soft neck and some elephant garlic this year. So waiting to see how that comes up. So, some of the raised beds are ready to be retired for the winter. This is more of the cauliflower that we transplanted. It's doing really well. But over here, I'm dumping this smoker biochar and ash into the bed, and then we'll layer it up with compost, and then we'll layer it up with wood chips. The arugula, I think they call it rocket or something in the UK. The rocket's really taken off. We picked the collards real heavy. We've really been cooking those for holiday meals. Amazing. So, and it really helped them, thinned them out, made them grow a little more vigorously, shooting them up. This is that lettuce. You can really get a good idea of how tall it's getting and how thick these stalks are. And the stalks are what are actually eaten. And I think this is the Krolobi, and it is getting big and beautiful too. I don't know if you can see how big that purple head is in there. Look at that thing. So we need to put that in the stew. These veggies are very, very mild. This is some spinaches and some other just kind of random greens that I just planted heavily in here. And these are also Baker Creek. Brussels sprouts need to be chopped and dropped and composted. They're not looking good. We did not do well with them this year. And this is our mustard greens. They're looking really good. I'm always having to peel them back, and we need to cook more with them. They got a beautiful purple color. They're so spicy though. That's the issue with them, is you can't eat them raw. They'll burn you up. Look at those purple veins in there though. Really pretty. But they're good to cook with. I don't like them as much as collards, but they're really good to cook with. And a few leftover onions, some carrots interplanted in there. Yeah. Normally, guys, I'd take you over there and walk you and show you the compost, but we've seen that 3,000 times. I make a lot of compost videos. You got any questions about that? You know, because that's what all of this does. It goes into the compost feeds the garden, and the cycle continues. Right now we're putting manures and pumpkins and all kinds of leftover stuff in there. About to go throw these greens in there too. Please like and subscribe, guys. If you got any questions, comments, critiques, any of that kind of stuff, let me know. Put it down in the comments. I always answer, and I always answer pretty quickly. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by.